Thank you for joining us today on Sheridan County Ag Update. Joining us is Isabella Yellowtail, one of the co-princesses of the Sheridan WYO Rodeo. Isabella, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit of how you got started queening.
Oh my goodness, this goes all the way back to around 2019 when I was sitting in my living room and I just had an epiphany to me and I was like, Mom, I really want to be a rodeo queen. And she said, okay, well, let's get started. So I started training, horseback riding, modeling, looking up pageantry, just all that kind of stuff. And once it finally came around Crow Fair, then I just went for it and got the title.
Awesome. And so I know that you came down here and did some things during WYO Rodeo.
Yes.
Is that kind of how you got started in wanting to be part of the WYO Rodeo royalty?
Yes, when I first came down here, I got to do the grand entry. And then I got to help with the boot kickoff and a few other stuff. Got to sign autographs, walk down Main Street, all that stuff. That was really fun for, I was 13 years old, so it was really fun for a 13-year-old. And it was really new and it was really exciting for a 13-year-old. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I know that, the Sheridan WYO Rodeo and our native communities of the Crow and the Northern Cheyenne reservations have been big throughout the years.
Yes.
There used to be the Indian village here, and of course we've had there's been quite a bit of royalty, but here lately, Shayla Connor was Miss Sheridan WYO Rodeo.
I love her.
And now you think this is starting a trend for
I do.
the native girls?
So. I sure hope so. My biggest goal when I got the crown was to take it back to my people and say, hey, you can do this too, because we find ourselves in our comfort zone on the res, and once we run out of those opportunities down there, we don't strive for more. I wouldn't say don't have the opportunity to strive for more.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and for so many years, this was very much Crow land here.
Yes.
So I mean, you're really truly bringing the title back to your people. So how great. Well, tell me a little bit about your fundraiser that you have coming up.
Well, our fundraiser is on, I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head.
March 18th, I believe.
March 18th, there it is. At 7 p.m., I believe. So it'll be fun. We'll have a silent auction. Both Kylie and I are bringing multiple items that will be raffled off. And it'll be just a lot of fun. Silent auctions, dance, music, all that type of stuff.
And it'll be at Welcome Market Hall, which is a great venue.
Yes, I mean, it is an awesome venue.
It's really neat. So if you haven't been there, stop down.
Yes.
So what else would you like to tell us about yourself or?
Oh my goodness. Where do you want me to start?
Well, we do have a time limit.
Well, I just think that this opportunity that has been given to me is amazing. Like getting to know Kylie, getting to be best friends with her, that's always fun, getting to ride horses with her. Riding horses is so intimate for me. Like I love doing it with multiple people, friends, family, and I feel like getting to know someone on a horse is really speaks a lot about someone. So when you ride horses with Kylie and when you roll with Kylie, well, roll is such a fun word. When you rein with Kylie, it's a lot of fun. She just carries herself with grace and love and compassion, and just she's a lady inside and out, and her heart is just so full of gold, I guess you could say.
She's a very sweet girl, and unfortunately she wasn't able to join us today. Kylie Lamb, the other co-princess, she's in school in Gillette in college, and I know that she came up through the 4-H horse program here.
Yes.
So we've got to watch her over the years do that. Yeah. And she carried flags with us this year. Cindy's in my last year, and you carried for us a couple times, filled in and helped out, and so it's great to have you guys do that.
Yeah, it's really fun. And the welcome I got when I first started out this whole pageantry thing, I was new, I was scared, just like any other little girl, but they welcomed me and really made me feel at home. So to carry this crown on top of my head is really just feels like it's full circle moment.
So I suspect we'll see you take the next step for Queen. All right. So, well, Isabella, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about if people want to get involved with queening or or this, if they want to support, how can they do that?
Just sign up, go to the Sheridan WYO Rodeo Royalty.com, and there's application, there's links there, print those out and email the email them back, talk to them. I really highly suggest contacting Miss Rodeo Wyoming, because she's a really big part of why I carry this crown too.
Absolutely.
She's a great mentor. She's a heart of gold, so passionate about what she does. So her passion just radiates off.
And that young lady we've got to see grow up doing that as well,
Yes.
Riata Cook, and
Yes.
she is a wonderful representative. And I'm going to have her on at her convenience. I know she's a busy young lady.
Oh, yeah.
So
She is. She's amazing.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And don't forget, the fundraiser is March 18th at 7 p.m. at Welcome Market Hall. There'll be a silent auction. There'll be dancing and music. And get down there and support these young ladies. Thank you for joining us today. And for more news, podcasts, see SheridanMedia.com.